Yesterday in the Bardic Academy, my beloved student and friend Kathleen and I worked on writing prose poems inspired by qualities, and particularly inspired by J. Ruth Gendler's book, The Book of Qualities, which is one of my all-time favorite books. And I had actually just come home from performing a St. Patrick's Day show at an assisted living home where I met wonderful people and heard their stories and really celebrated with them. And the poem that emerged really was inspired by them, and so I dedicate it to them, the seniors that I met at River Court Residences yesterday. So this poem is called Hospitality. Hospitality hardly thinks of the small house she left when her eyes started to go, or of the roses she planted by the door, so coming in would smell like heaven. On arriving here, she threw a grass-green shawl over the rocker, put a falcha on the door, and filled the kettle for her neighbors. "Oh, I have a great big lap for you," she coos to her wire-haired terrier, her pink cheeks swimming over his fur like a friendly moon. "The only thing about assisted living," she says, "is that life is assisting us all the time. It's up to us to assist each other." She'll show anyone her room, the violet aglow in a pool of sunlight. She'll share the terrier with another lap. She doesn't much mind where she comes to roost, as long as there are people to feed. When I visited, she taught me to make soda bread with caraway seeds. She told me to put out more butter than you think your guests will eat, and to mark each pat with a tiny star. She said to watch them butter each slice, come home to themselves, and finally, after a lifetime sometimes, to eat their fill.